But hiyo tu ni story tu. Maybe wao wako tu sawa.
Tanzanians are not concerned about corona, and they made it clear. They even opened it to the public that they can have parties, they can actually go. Unaweza enda pale kama ni Jehovah's Witness, unaweza endelea kugonga mlango ukaweza kuambia wenzako
kugonga milango pale
kuhusu Kristo. But then I want you to check the highlight. I want people to check out the highlight of that stadium event. This clip just blew my mind. I want you to take a look at it. Because it's super crazy how pete ya mama inaweza kufanya maneno yakabadilika namna hii. Sefa wewe unauza nini ya mzazi? What are you selling?
Asi tumejifunza kutafuta kwa mikono yetu, si kuuza vitu za mama ndio make it. But we all have different stories to tell. So I think that's his own testimony that he's telling. And see what he has done for the mom now.
Yeah, he's actually done great for Tanzania and Africa at large, but he is making money, and he's not the only guy that's making money. There's a guy by the name Jeff Bezos, where if we convert all his money to Kenyan shillings, he is a trillionaire, literally. He's actually the first person to make $200 billion US during these COVID times. During COVID times. Just talk to me. He's considered the richest man in the world, and he's known to own Amazon, which is it's a multi-million-dollar company that is involved in basically trading online. Jeff Bezos is an American, but then there's some people who are disputing that he's the first American to get that figure. But watu wanasema Waarabu wako na pesa huku nje bwana. Sefa, talk to us and tell us what you think about this.
One, I would say that the system at Amazon is very efficient. These people work on a customer-based way, so that's why he's able to make so much success at this time, because people are not moving around. They prefer deliveries and all that, so they're doing like you deliver, you ask for something today, or maybe order something and you get it the first day. And remember, this is somebody who paid a divorce settlement to the wife, making her one of the richest ladies in the world. Na baada ya kulipa divorce settlement, bado is the richest man, and he has made this 200 billion, and I think the second person is Bill Gates. Na amemwacha na over 90 billion. That's a lot of money. Oh. But I also think we need, as Africans, we need to consider the fact that the richest person who is said to have ever lived is a man by the name of Mansa Musa. From the Mali. Yes, and I think we don't mention that because at that time they could not document the wealth, but I think we also need to acknowledge such people.
Yeah, true. So Musa Mansa is someone that you need to go read about. He's considered to have been the richest man to ever live on earth. Jeff Bezos hajafikia pesa yomse, but we need to hype our African people as well. But congratulations to Jeff Bezos for making such a stride commercially. And of course, when it comes to service delivery. Right about now, we move on to the next story, which is super exciting for me. It is exciting. Why? It's something we've been seeing. It's sad because it involves a black man by the name Jacob Blake, who was shot in broad daylight. 7 shots in particular, and it seems that there are different camera angles that show how he was attacked by police in broad daylight. I want you to just look at some of the clip on your screen right now and see how he was handled in broad daylight in front of his family. He did not resist arrest. He was actually being arrested, and later on when he was released and just making an entry into his car is when this policeman decided to shoot him 7 times, and he has suffered severe spinal injuries. Sefa, just talk to me about this racial injustice that's happening in America. Is it a norm? Is it the first time that it's being televised, in that we just think that it's something new because it's being televised? Or what's your 2 cents on that?
Well, I think that there's a revolution going on, as I always say, but it's time that people start standing up against the racist regime that is going on in America and other countries. It's very sad to see that a guy like Jacob Blake was shot 7 times just because his black skin threatened those people. And a guy like, there's a story going on about a guy by the name of Kyle. He's a 17-year-old white guy who was carrying a rifle and shot 3 people, killing 2. And that man was not arrested immediately. He was arrested the next day. Peacefully given a right to peaceful speech, arrested peacefully without... And remember, this is somebody who had shot someone. So I think something really needs to be done, and we need people to stand up. And what we are seeing being done by NBA, NFL, those people are boycotting games. They have done walkouts. The MLS, they have all done walkouts. They are not playing the games. They've said that they cannot play with such social injustices. So I think that's the way to go. We need to stand up with these people. We need to be strong for them.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is, I'm actually reading something that I had screenshot earlier on. Some people are boycotting. We have Naomi Osaka, who's a tennis player, the latest champion. She boycotts her games tonight. It's actually, Naomi Osaka announces that she's not going to play in the semis of the Southern Open tomorrow, which is today, after the police shooting of Jacob Blake. And we have some matches that were cancelled. People at the NFL are not going to play. We have people at the NBA who are not going to play. We had Inter Miami and Atlanta United who stood in solidarity before playing the match. Before not playing the match is one thing that we need to also consider. Guys at the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, the guys who play softball also decided that they were going to boycott that as well. So if you're out there and you're looking at some of the MLS games, people are boycotted and they're not going to play because of Jacob Blake. So that's actually, and it actually marks one day. It's actually exactly 4 years since the NFL player Kaepernick took the knee.
Yes, a knee.
As peaceful protest, and he actually was kicked out of the NFL. I don't know what's your take on that, but this is the life of a 29-year-old father which was almost taken. He might never walk. That's according to the specialist, the healthcare specialist. But let's move on to the next story. Soccer, UEFA champions.